Hi everyone, this is Greg from Greg's Whisky Guide. I hope you all well and that your summer isn't as hot as here in Paris, in France. I heard that in UK there's some trouble as well about hot weather. There have been also some forest and fires in the US, in California, so I hope everything is fixed now. This is just some of the things that happens. I'm not going on politics, global warming and stuff, because it's such controversial, and it's just a quick update for you guys to explain why you don't have much reviews on gregswhiskyguide.com, the website, and also on here on the YouTube channel. And this is a summer break because there's a heat wave, but I also had to fix some health issues. Nothing really very serious, to be very worried of, but some had to be fixed. So I've been going to hospital a week. I've been preparing different things, lots of appointments, doctors and stuff. We'll have others in the fall, but don't worry, it's okay, and I'm trying to taking care of all that. And what I want to do now very quickly is just to give you a glimpse about what's coming up on the website and here as well on YouTube. Knowing that this will take a little bit of time, there are several topics that I've started to work on a few weeks ago already. Some things have been interrupted, but there's already some notes taken and some paragraphs written, and no videos yet, but there is a project of video. Starting with the website, I wanted to tell you I have launched two big topics for which I have made a little summarized teasers on the last Express Notes number on the website. That's why I did only a few Compass Box and a few Loch Lomond groups, because I had a lot to assess and to review. A lot of samples, so that's why I'm going on little by little, and also not to discriminate other brands and other samples, whether they are friendly samples, swap of samples, or professional samples. What can I do? I hope you have read the Express Notes review, by the way, which was highlighted some of the samples I got. Was the Glen Scotia rum cask finish 2003 cask strength for the Campbelltown Festival. Very beautiful whiskey. I rated it 91 out of 100, while I was happy to learn that Ralphie rated it 90 out of 100, which makes sense in a way. Well, all this is subjective, don't worry. There's no mandatory note, there's no mandatory good review because I have samples. No. It's not the case. And if you don't believe me, it's your problem. I think, I have nothing to prove about that anymore. Scoring is a huge issue. I'm very happy that Serge Valentin, besides, from Whiskey Fun, did his own take on repeating how to score and how he scores and why this 100 out of 100 scale and not out of 10, out of 20, etc. I hope you have seen this a few days ago. I don't know if it's yesterday or the day before. So please have a look on Serge's website. He explains how he works. And if you like Springbank, he did some absolutely crazy reviews recently of Stunners, apparently. About the website, I have other things to review, and for some I haven't decided if it's gonna be on video or on the website. But what is sure is you're gonna have two big topics, probably September, in September, October. At the time you will be ready, because you'll have probably 10 or 20 samples for each topic. Compass box whiskies, and on the other side Loch Lomond groups, distilleries and brands reviews: Glen Scotia, Loch Lomond, Inchmone, Inchmurrin, but also Little Mill, who is owned by a Loch Lomond group. And also I have some samples, interesting samples on the paper. I have, for instance, this that Boutique Islay Batch 1, bottled at 56.9. Hi Dave, by the way. About Compass Box, forgot to show you these. No Name and The Circle. So we have both reviewed. Thank you again, John, for that, and Susie. About another brand I find very interesting. It's, Elixir Distillers, Port Askeg, which have received the 10 years old cask strength 10th anniversary, and the 28 years old, which is a novelty as well, at 45.8. About a topic I was covering, and it's half finished, but I had this hospital issue. It was planned, but then the heat wave was around, and so I had to stop to taste and to stop to write as well. It's around 28 to 33, sometimes at worst, on my flat. I'm talking about Celsius degrees, not Fahrenheit. So I had this Trotila first fill, 13 years old, sample to try, and I couldn't. It was really too hot. Plus it's a cask strength one. Very good. I've tasted it already once at the cocktail spirit show. So the cocktail spirit show, will be the first topic to be issued probably by the end of August or mid-August. Okay. Other than that, I have some friendly samples from my friend Chris from Calderak account on Twitter. Hi Chris. I have a bunch of Babbler, but they will be reviewed later on. First, there will be some intriguing Japanese whiskey finished inside the cask, Kamiki. Century old from the Japanese airport. It's a blend whiskey as well. And of course, later than many others, Ardbeg Drunk Committee release, which only tasted one, was interesting. I don't have definitive ideas about that. Glengoyne 25 years old official bottling, thanks to Alan from the Whisky Friend. I tasted already a few years ago and it was awesome. And he also offered me something very intriguing as well. A Whistle Pig Straight Rye 10 years old single barrel, 61.2. This will be reviewed as well. Also, I did an interesting trip to Normandy where I tasted single malts from the Northman distillery, which is quite recent distillery, but it's also a brewery, so they make more beers than whiskies. They made only a few casks per year, and I bought this, which appeared very interesting. So I will speak about this as well. It's a single malt matured in acacia oak and not wood, not oak wood. So, and ex Sauterne casks as well. So Other than that, for the first video I will make, and I'm documented it a lot before doing it, and I will be obliged to follow some notes, because I don't want to mistake or say things that I'm not sure of, and when I'll be sure of, I will tell you, and when I will not be sure of, I will say I think that it is probably, etc. So that makes more sense for me in my personal ethos to communicate with you with my experience, so you can learn something and not only just have opinions. Because I document what I say and what I work about whiskey for a long time. The topic will be running, starting with a pretext, an excuse, if you prefer, with talking about the private edition, Glenmorangie private edition, bottlings. The latest one is the Alta I just show you, but I also have the To Sell, which I have to open. All already tasted, but not necessarily reviewed. I also have the Fine Alta, which is becoming rare, that I really advise you if you can get it, not at a crazy price. And as you can see, also on the table there are finishes. One of my favorite recent, the Petite Peaks from finish from Glenmorangie. But also, why this double wood? Because this double wood is one of the first ever finishes, double maturations, but considered sometimes as a finish in the Scottish industry related to single malt. And beside it you have the 93 Portwood, which is one of the oldest as well. They are all the vintages, of course, but and you have also a French single malt finished in a sweet wine, French sweet wine. So I will review this as well. So I will start by talking about the private edition from Glenmorangie series. Very interesting series, especially for the connoisseurs, as it's often bottled at 46% and chill filtered and probably not colored. The latest one is a bottle, the Alta is a bottle as 51.2, which changes a bit things. And I will go from this point on the same video to finishes, the question of double maturation or multiple maturations and finishes. So I will reveal you some facts, some news about it, historical dates and stuff like that, when it all started about single malts, because probably it started before about blends, but I don't have the exact dates about blends, so I will rather speak about single malts. And then so I will show you and explain you the 5-6 main finishes, and then only after some awkward, weird, different finishes that also exist and that not necessarily bad. So that's it for the summer. So please be patient, and you please click on the bell, the notification bell, and you will know. Then you will have the news that there's a new video coming on for August. I can be sure about that. So in a few weeks, I'm also taking a break, a few days. So, but thank you for watching my videos. Even if the visual quality isn't very satisfying, I know that, and sorry about that. I may fix that in the future. Thank you very much. Have a great summer. Please drink responsibly, because it's all the time, not only summer, but especially in summer when we have very high temperatures. You don't need whiskey, neat whiskey. You can have it on ice in the evening where it's a bit cooler at a reasonable quantity, and you can savor some single malt with some drops of water, and the ones you know and you're not assessing and they are not masterpieces, very old and stuff. Let's say you have your regular 12 years old and stuff. I don't see why you won't put some ice if you want to put it, just to enjoy it, not to assess it. It goes well into bourbons as well, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Have fun, have rest, and please be patient, because you will have some more and many other things to come. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Take care.